Hey Chris here, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to look at some football betting tips that I've had from an AI, so artificial intelligence. Seems to be a big buzzword that everyone's using at the moment since it is so interesting. Can we have artificial intelligence sending us football betting tips that are actually going to be profitable in the long run? Now, this AI takes all of the data that it finds on teams and how they've been performing recently, and then it puts together a list of what it thinks you should place either back bets or lay bets on. We'll check out these bets on the laptop in a second, and we'll look at what kind of results we've had so far, and any results that have not yet finished, I'll actually post a link down in the description where I'll share with you what the results were for all of the tips on this email. Before we get on the laptop though, I'll just quickly mention the Profit Boss Betfair Trading Facebook group, which you can join via the link down in the description. There's over 2,000 members now, so I really hope that we can continue growing that community and help each other out with profitable Betfair trading. But having said that, getting on the laptop here, yes, this is the email that you'll get from Predictology. And of course, if you've not yet checked it out, I have left my £1 trial link down below. So you get 7 days for £1. It's very, very much worthwhile checking out if you just want to get these emails for 7 days. Maybe try them out. If it works for you, fantastic. If it doesn't, obviously there's no pressure to continue. But yeah, 7 days of trying it to see if it's for you or not. But basically we can see here, so this is how you'll get the email. It tells you which prediction model is being used here in the purple there. So this is a lay win strategy from PR6. That's the prediction model, PR6. And these are low risk lays. So you've got this red here, 1.71 lay odds on that team there. So Christian Sund. And that's for the 10th of June. So for tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. All you do with that is simply lay that team over at the exchange. And then this next one here, it's using prediction model PNM, summer bets there. Norway Division 1, and again, that's for a match tomorrow. But this is a back bet. So if it's in green, it means you back it at back odds of 2.33. And that's for the team Jerv there, or Jerv. I don't know how to pronounce Norwegian. But it's really that simple. You get the email, you go through the list, and then you see if it's in green, it's a back bet. If it's in lay, it's a lay bet. This one here, this is China Super League. So from the prediction model PR7, it's a lay win strategy, and that's in red. So we would lay Shandong Luneng at lay odds of 2.84. Now, we have the result for that already because I'm filming this in the evening on the 9th of June, which is a Friday evening, and we can go to the result there. So we can actually see that match ended up in a 1-1 draw there. Wuhan Three Towns against Shandong Taishan there. That's what they're calling it there. So with that ending 1-1, of course, it was a draw. So your lay bet against Shandong Lenang winning would have won. So there's the first bet that we've seen there that's won for us nicely. Now, this one here, Hammarby against some other Swedish team. I have no idea how to pronounce that. That would just be a lay win. This is from prediction model PR7. So you'd lay at 5.13 against that team. Now, if we go over, this is currently being played at the moment. The team that we would have laid against is currently losing 1-0 at 64 minutes in, as you can see there over on Smarkets. So currently, that lay bet is comfortably winning. Now, the next matches we have here, so this one here, another Chinese match here from PR10, which is a home win strategy. Back odds of 4.73, and we can go over to the results for this one. So if you would have backed this team, Dalian Yifang here, the match actually ended 2-2. So it was a draw. If you would have backed that to leave it to run to the end, you wouldn't have made any profit. That would have been a loser. But if you would have followed this bet in play, you can actually see that our team there, De Leon, they scored a goal 60 minutes in, then at 46 minutes in, and then the lay odds were actually all the way down to 1.15. So you would have backed them to win there at 4.73, and then you could have traded out with a lay bet at 1.15 and just taken your profit there before the other team came back and made it a 2-2 draw with a couple of goals at 77 minutes and then at 86 minutes. So if you 4.73 back odds, if you then saw that your team's doing really well, that's obviously high back odds for a football team. So if they're 2 goals ahead and you can see the lay odds at 1.15, that is a potential indicator for you there to just trade out of it and take that guaranteed profit. Now the next one after that, another Chinese team here, backing it at 2.3 there for Meizu Haka. And we can go over to the results here. You can actually see Meizu Haka lost their match 2-3, and we would have backed them to win. So they scored a goal at 5 minutes in, meaning they were 1-0 up 5 minutes in. But then the other team scored 2 goals at 41 minutes, 51 minutes. We got one back at 59 minutes, but then the other team won at 87 minutes there. So that, I don't think you would have wanted to trade out at 5 minutes in because the back odds were only at 2.3. So at 1-0 at 5 minutes in, probably wouldn't have wanted to trade out. You probably would have thought, okay, I'll leave that one to run. And in that instance, it would have lost there. So that is a loser. That's our first loser here looking at these results. There's another match here. That's a lay the draw strategy there on PR1 prediction model. And we don't know the result for that yet, so I'll include that down in that blog post. And then we have so a couple more there. These are first half over 0.5 goals bets. They haven't finished yet. And then we also have the over 1.5 goals bets here. Now this one here has actually finished. So Dynamo Minsk versus Dynamo Brest there. 2-0 Dynamo Minsk are winning by at half time. They scored at 12 minutes and 24 minutes. So obviously that's one there as a bet. Over 1.5 goals, they've got 2 goals. Then the other 2 there have not yet had results from. Then you've got a home winner, a couple of bets for home winner here. And then you've got an exposed home favourite with a couple of lay bets there on the home team. So an exposed home favourite, as I've now found out, is a favourite, and in this instance it's a home team favourite, but they're just not as strong as the odds are showing them out to be. So you would be in value by placing a lay bet on them. Now, from what I've found of that Kaniboro FC match, it ended in a 2-2 draw there. With that being a 2-2 draw, obviously that home favourite was exposed, so a lay bet there would have won. And then we have another exposed home favourite at lay odds of 1.77. That match has not yet finished yet, so I'll update you on that result as well. Scrolling down beneath those predictions there, we have these top ELO matches. Now, the very next video, or in a few videos time here on the channel, I am going to do a video going through exactly what these ELO matches are and how we can use that information to make a profit. Do feel free to comment below this video if you've taken out the £1 trial of Predictology and how it's going for you so far, what your thoughts on the software are and how it's helping you with your Betfair trading. If you've enjoyed this video, please do tap the like button below. I do appreciate the support. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.